come on, stars. We are on day 93. I'm standing here looking a little like lost because it's raining. I am in Costa Rica and I can't tell. It's like in between that rain where it could just, I feel like it's gonna start pouring down and then I'm gonna have to go in the house because the whole porch will get wet, okay? So it's like I'm debating if I wanna start and then I might have to stop. That's the issue that I'm having right now. Because one thing I don't want to do is start my workout and then have to stop. But if I have to, I can finish it in the house. It's just gonna be difficult for me to do that with the baby. If she see me, she's not gonna really want to let me do my workout. Okay, so I'm trying to decide to see if I want to wait for this rain. Like right now it's cool, but it could just start pouring down. Like I'm talking about, so like I said, so bad the whole porch get wet and it's gonna send me into the house. So, all right, just give me a second. Let me get. I'm not even fully together, so y'all got time to come in. Let me get my audio. Get up. All right. Hold on, I'm coming. All right. I think the rain is safe. I mean you never know. I can't even speak on it. We're gonna pray it don't start going down a little bit. And I have to go inside the house. So let me get myself together. Oh, do I feel like doing this workout? Let's check in. No, I do not feel like. I actually don't. Kind of dreading it. But no matter how much I push it back, it gotta get done regardless. So just get it done and over with. I actually was ready to do this about a couple hours ago, but um, I ended up having a session. I told you I'd do emotional support coaching, so I ended up having a session unexpectedly. So push it back. So here we are. Starting now. All right. Thank you for the love. All right, so like I said, y'all, I don't feel like doing this. I don't. I can't wait till the day comes where I tell y'all I feel like it because it's been a minute since I felt like it. Actually, you know, for real, for real. I'm out here because I'm committed to self, and this is discipline and consistency, and I'm gonna show up for me even if I don't feel like it. Like I said, that's the true challenge, y'all. Like I've been truly stressing this. Doing it when you don't feel like doing it. I'd rather go lay down. But let's get it. So these ants, mosquitoes. All right, now if it starts pouring down, let me just say this now because it is raining. Thank you for love. It can start pouring down at any moment. It start lightning, thundering. If it does, and the live cuts off, I'm gonna apologize now, okay? And then I'll just restart another one if possible. If I can't, then I apologize. But if it start going crazy, it might cut the Wi-Fi out, cut the internet off. So yeah. So I just want to say that in advance. Come on, Keisha. I gotta get my head in the game. All right. Already stretched, of course. All right, let's just go on and get started and get this over with. I'm gonna turn the camera a little bit. Alright, let's get it. Hopefully somebody working out with me, y'all. Y'all do what I do, you know, do your own thing. Whatever works for you. Alright, I feel like I'm missing something. Alright, let's go. Okay. Oh, this is tough. Whew. These are not my favorite shorts. Alright, let's keep going. Whew. Listen, I burn them glutes for sure. Whew. She bending over her. breathing doesn't get any easier. What's going on? All right, it's hot today. It's a little breeze. I'm in Costa Rica, y'all. It's a little breeze, but whew, of course I'm already sweating. Of course. Whew. Whew. Thank God for that breeze. Listen, I'm getting bit, okay? These mosquitoes, they're busy. All right, let's keep going. All right, let's keep going. Move this so when I jump rope. Alright. Now remember I told y'all, excuse me, I don't feel like doing this. Let me change this because I can't. All right, let's jump rope. Whew, the sun is beaming. Let me wipe right there first. Some sweat. It's not a lot, but I don't want to fall. All right, let's set the timer. All right, we're doing 2 minutes. Dos minutos. I'm starting to jump over that blanket. Okay. All right, we're starting now. I'm gonna go a little longer since I messed up twice. Let me get some agua. Let me get some agua. Ooh, we gonna run it back. Thank God I finished that first one. Ooh. Praise the Lord. Whew. Okay. Whew. All right, we're gonna run that back again. Give me a second. 1 second, okay, let me catch my breath. Whew. I want to take this moment to thank you all who are present right now. And thank you so much for your time, your energy, your support. Because you could be doing something else, okay? You could be investing your energy into something else, someone else, whatever. So I thank y'all so much for being here. I pray that somebody's, y'all out there working out with me. Pray for y'all working out with me. Y'all gotta do what I'm doing. Y'all can do your own thing or whatever works for you. Whatever works for you. But I want to take this time to thank y'all so much. And those who are in the comment section that is showing up for the devil, y'all already know. Those who know me, y'all already know what I'm about to say. If there are any demonic entities, thank you for love, in the comment section, whether it's bots or regular folks, whatever the case may be, if they in the comment section talking crazy, being disrespectful, nasty, rude, don't lower your vibration to meet them folks where they are, please. You're going to have to come down here to argue with somebody at a low vibration. They're not going to come up here, okay? So please do not lower your vibration to argue with people who does not matter to you, okay? So don't invest your amazing, priceless, delicate energy into any demonic, negative entities, okay? So I just want to say that. Hopefully, thank you for the love. Y'all being nice to each other, network with each other while y'all on here. Get to know each other, be nice, okay? If you're not working out with me, all right, I'm about to get started. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way because y'all, I told y'all I like being transparent. I tell y'all the truth. I'm not coming out here faking it for nobody. I don't feel like working out today. I didn't feel like working out yesterday. Didn't for that. I've been having more days like that than feeling like doing it. So it's becoming more challenging, but that's why it's called a challenge. So let's keep it going. You know, the challenge is showing up even when you don't feel like it. So that's what we're doing. Let's go. We showing up even though we don't feel like it. It's all in the mind. Okay? Whew. So let me go ahead because I don't feel like doing this next set, but it must be done. So let's get it done. Whew. All right. What are they over there doing? See, I'm all getting old. Making all the noise. Oh, thank you, God, for that breeze. apply. Ciao. Bom dia. They smell good. I'll tell you one thing about these Costa Ricans. They gonna smell good, y'all. That's for sure. Whew. Listen, these legs, these thighs. Whew. Whew, I almost didn't make it. Okay. Whew. Oh, my mat is definitely wet. All right, let's get it. Thank you for the love. Whew. skip this before I start. Okay. What are you gonna do for me? Whew. Okay. All right, we're getting there, we're getting there. Let me wipe that right there. Okay. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Whew. Whew. Thank you for the love. That one mosquito. Ugh. Excuse me. Thank you for love. Oh, I got some more. Ooh. All right, let's keep going. Keep going. Ooh, I'm getting excited. I'm getting closer to the end. All right. Let me wipe this now. 2 minutes. All right, we got this. We got this, Key. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay. Let's set the timer. 2 minutos. Okay. Espera, espera. Gracias. Gracias for the love. Alright, the timer. Oh, I just can't wait to be done, y'all. Whew. Even though I don't feel like it, I'm still giving it all I got. Alright, refocus. Oh, make you go for the breeze. Go a little longer. That's messed up. Time out. I need some agua. Okay. Whew, almost finished. Praise God. Whew. Okay. All right, we're gonna go down to the ground on the mat. Almost finished, almost finished. See, you can see. Okay. What I'm about to do? Oh, okay. Whew. All right, let's get it. circle back around to the glutes. I got bit. I felt that. Ooh, almost finished. Almost finished. Ooh, my mat is so wet. Okay. Scare me. Ooh. Whew. Okay, it was a little easier than today's, but it hurt, guys. All right, let's do some abs, and we're done. Let's do some abs. All right. I had to hold on because the mat is slipping. this sweat is gonna be cold. Whew. Whew. Woo! Alright, my mat's probably gonna make noise, so if you hear like some farting sounds, don't go crazy. For all the immature folks. Whew. Alright, we got one more exercise. Alright, my hands are probably gonna swab, but I'm gonna get through it anyway. This is the last one. Let's get it. I'm sliding over there. Let's start again.
Yeah.
I'm almost finished. Be careful. Usually I do 10, I did 15, tapping out. Whew. Okay, let me get some more that's better. Whew. All right, what we about to do now? Hula hoop for a little bit, and then I'm finished. I'm mad I didn't come out here sooner. I would have had more time. I don't have much time, but that's okay. All right, so we're gonna move a little bit. I got out here late today, y'all. First off, thank y'all for being here. I had a session this morning, so yeah, that I ended up having to come on here later. Now, I do not like these shorts, but anyway, if you are putting this on, I'm a little bloated, as I can see. If you are gonna do this, make sure you cover your skin up and your waist beads, because it will pinch you and it can pop your waist beads. Okay, so before, this is like my take me out exercise, y'all. You know how like you go warm up, this is that, take me out exercise. Now, before anybody in the comments start talking crazy and start talking about, well, how is that helping you rocking back and forth? Okay, let me explain. It's helping you move your body, okay? And you can get creative with it. I'm not sponsored. Nobody's paying me to tell y'all this, okay? This is just the tool I use. It's called the Infinity Hoop. I got it off of Amazon when I was in the States. Yeah, it helps me. I mean, you can do many things. You literally can. You can turn on some music. You can get down and dirty with it. You can go fast with it, slow with it. You can go into a squat, hold it, and hula hoop at the same time. You can spin around. I mean, you can run a jog in place. And I'm not gonna go over so fast because the floor is wet, so I'm kind of like tiptoeing it. But yes, you can you can get very creative with this thing. So it helps you move your body. You can focus on your core, squeeze. I think I'm gonna be going down the length soon. I feel like I can tell it's fitting me a little different now. It's a little bit looser than normal, but I can tell when I just put it on that I'm definitely bloated. So, yep. So that's where we at with it. Today is day 93 for me, y'all. I'm on day 93, right? Yeah, 93. So the new goal is to get to day 100, and I'm almost there. And then the new goal after that is going to be to get to day 110. So I'm just going. I'm showing up for me. Now, today, I did not feel like doing this, y'all. I did not feel like doing this. Yesterday, I did not feel like doing this. And I like to stress this to you all because this is not easy. You know, when you committing to yourself and working on your health, wellness, fitness, all of that, you have to show up even on days you don't feel like showing up. And that is the challenge. That is really the legit challenge. Like yes, being consistent is the challenge, but also what about when you don't feel like it? Because if you don't do it when you don't feel like it, then you like the consistency, right? But when you really don't feel like it, y'all, when I tell y'all, I make it known in the beginning of these videos, my loves, when I don't feel like doing this. Okay, like I said, I'm being very transparent. I'm keeping it real. This whole thing ain't easy. I know it's easy to watch people working out on videos and it just look like they just breezing through it. You know, no struggles. No, I be struggling. Okay? So I be struggling. I tell y'all, it's not, even though I do the same workout basically every day, it's some things just have not gotten easier for me yet. So I be struggling through it. But I still get it done, okay? So that's what it is. I'm holding myself accountable for my health, for my wellness, for my mental health, my well-being, everything. So take accountability, hold yourself responsible. Know that you can determine your longevity here on this earth based off of what you put in your body, what you do with your body, what you put on your body. You are responsible for that. Y'all stop going to the doctors thinking they're going to solve all your problems, but you can't stop eating bad food. You know, the doctors really be writing the wrong prescriptions. They need to write a prescription telling you, go home and change your diet. That's really the prescription. That's the instructions right there. You know, incorporate more fruits, more vegetables, move your body, exercise. These things are very therapeutic, y'all. And it's very important. So make time for you. That's all I'm saying. Make some time for you. You make time for everybody else and everything else. Make some time for you. Thank you for the love. And I know maybe going out to happy hour is self-care to you, having you some me time. But what about get your body going, working out on feeling good inside and out? Let's work on that. You know, let's work on that. Thank you for the love. So I want y'all to hold yourselves accountable and stop thinking that the man or woman in a white coat with a paper that say PhD on it is fitting to solve all your problems. And a piece of paper with, you know, the medicine that they prescribe you, not going to solve all your problems, babe. You going to take that medicine, have side effects, and then on top of that, still be sick. You just got to change your diet. Nobody wants to hear this, but it's the truth. I'm still working on it. I'm addicted to food, y'all. I have my struggles. I'm not perfect in this. I'm learning moment by moment, day by day. And that's what it is, you know. And even if I fall short on food, regardless, I'm out here working out. I need to burn them damn calories off, if anything. So I must keep showing up for me. So y'all show up for yourself. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Y'all can take these lives how y'all want. You know, hopefully you're getting something from it. Or whether I'm hoping you're encouraged or motivated to get up and work out, to work on your health, your wellness, your mental, heal your inner child. That's what I am putting out there into the universe. I'm hoping you all are catching it. You know, but to each his own. To each his own. But yes, y'all, focus on your health. Take care of yourself. You can't keep on going to Dunkin' Donuts and McDonald's and Burger King and all that and think you're fitting to be here with us for a long time. It's not gonna happen. That's why they tell y'all what the life expectancy, you know, is. How can they even determine that? They can, because all the food people are eating, they're all dropping dead around the same age, right? So, come on now. You want to live to be 100 years old? As long as God don't wipe you out of this earth, you know? Come on now, as long as you got breath in your body. You can work on living to be 100 plus years old. Watch what you're putting in your body and keep moving your body. So, yes, y'all, that's the message in this moment. I got to see what else God got, okay? Woo! I'm trying to get myself together because I really ain't feel like doing this today, but I did it anyway. I love when it rains and then the sun is out at the same time. All right, y'all. So that is the end of day 93. Can y'all believe it? Day 93. And I definitely have seen, I am seeing my body transform. Whether y'all see it or not, it's not for y'all to see. But I see it, okay? You don't have to recognize it, but I truly see the change. And I'm doing amazing. I'm doing amazing. All right, half of these people on here are probably gone. Whew. I don't know why this so low. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, half of these people are probably gone, so I'm not even gonna go all the way up there. Let me see what y'all talking about. Um, hey, how are you, baby girl? Net, how are you? I know I'm gonna catch you. We got to catch each other. I actually did not respond to messages yesterday on YouTube, but I'm gonna get to it today. You welcome so much for the inspiration. No problem. So I'm in Costa Rica, and yeah. So let me tell y'all right now. Those who are not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. If you're not, if you are interested in my life and my kids' lives here in Costa Rica, so that is what my page is about. It's not about working out. I promote health and wellness on my lives. I do, as you can see, I'm on here every day doing my exercising. But outside of the lives, it's about my life, my kids' lives here, our lives here in Costa Rica. We are originally from the United States. I'm from the DMV area. I'm from Maryland. Well, we are from Maryland. We are from the DMV area, and we've been here for 4 years now. About 4 years living here in Costa Rica, and no more Estados Unidos, no más, no más. Me no le gusta Estados Unidos. Le gusta aquí is mejor. Okay. Um, Here is better. I basically said I do not like the United States. I like it here better, and here's better. For me, for me. I remember live to be 100. That's what I'm talking about. Live to be 103. Exactly. See, your longevity, what you put in your body, and what you do with your body, plays a major role in your longevity here on this earth. Again, whether we want to believe it or not. And I know it's difficult, y'all, because we are fighting demons and we are fighting addictions. You don't have to be addicted to coke, heroin, cocaine. We are addicted to food, and let's just call it what it is. And sugar. Addicted to sugar, food, all that stuff, carbs and all that, the things that inflame us, that make us ill, that gives us cancer, that gives us Alzheimer's, all these things, but every time you put something in your mouth, what is it? What you putting in your mouth? You know what I mean? What are you putting inside of your temple? What are you putting in there? Um, um, I'm not sure if the hurricane is coming here, to be honest with y'all. I've been seeing it, but I haven't heard about it coming here. If you buy a 4-bedroom house, it's a lot. Okay, for sure, 100% is going to be cheaper, but it depends on where you try and have your 4-bedroom at. Do you want your 4-bedroom all the way at the top of the hill in a gated community where you have ocean view and a pool? It's going to be cheaper than the United States regardless, right? Even if it's $3,000 here in the United States, that probably will be about 6 G's. You get what I'm saying? So it's going to be cheaper regardless. But it just depends on where you want to move, which area. Are you going to be in a beach town? Are you going to be up in the mountains? Are you going to be living closer to the city? Are you going to be in the city? So all of that plays a part in the pricing. And also when you come, are you moving during high season? Are you moving during low season? You come in during low season, you'll get a better price than you're going to get in high season. And usually once high season come, they like to bump up the prices. But listen, if you move in during low season and you communicate with that person, these people are very easy to build relationships with, all right? They're very nice, kind individuals, okay? So if you just talk to them and say, hey, can I come in and do this amount of months for this price, they more than likely, they're probably going to work with you. More than likely, they're probably going to more than likely take the deal, unless they're in a space where they make a lot more money during that high season, if that makes sense. But my rent, I have a 2-bedroom house, and it's remind me of like a tiny home. I pay $400 a month, and that includes Wi-Fi. And with lights and water, last month I paid what, $557 total for everything. Total for everything, and that's lights, water, the rent, the Wi-Fi. So it can be it's very, very affordable. I'm in Costa Rica. But yeah, so you can definitely. I'm not sure about the firearm thing. I'm really not sure. I'm sure that's probably a thing here. I don't know. The only people I've ever seen carrying firearms are the police and I've been out and it's like soldiers. They're dressed like soldiers or something, and they got machine guns. I'm talking about big guns, like they're on them and you can see them, and they're all on bikes. And I thought that was very interesting. But other than that, I don't know. I haven't seen. I don't know nothing about that. Maybe later. No, I do not do mountain climbs. Listen, I'm probably going to switch my workout once I hit 100 days. I just go with the flow of things. So I just come up with different things that I want to do. And after a while, it happens naturally. I'll start adding stuff or taking out stuff. You know, take out this and put that in. So this whole 93 days, I have not done the same workout. I actually, in the first half, I want to say I did one thing over and over and over. And then I switched it, I want to say, to what I'm doing now. And it's going to switch again because we're going to keep this going. So maybe eventually I'll be doing mountain climbers. But right now, no. But what I have been doing has truly been making progress, okay? So I definitely see my body changing. Yes, I live in Costa Rica. Hey, from Uganda, how are you? Yep. So, but Costa Rica is amazing if you haven't been here. And being here helps me with this, like even just being more healthy, tapping more into fitness. Like this is the healthiest and the most fit I've been, and I'm not even where I want to be. I still got these legs, got to get nice and smooth. I have a long way to go. You know, this is a journey. Doesn't happen overnight. All I got to do is keep showing up for myself, and eventually I'll have the results that I desire. But in the midst of that, you know, just keep showing up, keep going. You slowly but surely start to see the changes. Don't let anybody make you feel like you're not doing enough. You ain't did enough, because you could be 500 pounds, lose 100. They still sitting and say you're fat. You think you need to do more of this. You need to do more of that. Like you're working on it, and that's all you need to know. So don't pay attention to all the negativity, and let's focus on the goal and be positive. Okay, it's on your list to go to. But yes, if you haven't been to Costa Rica, once you come, you're not gonna want to leave, okay? You're not gonna want to leave. But it's here. Let's say being here is a lot cheaper, but that's not the top thing for me. And you cannot believe me. Call it what you want. You can't tell me what I think. What works for me, honestly, what makes me want to stay here outside of the cost of living, y'all. First thing first is the energy. It is the energy. It is the vibration, okay? It is the sceneries. It's the birds. Y'all hear them singing on my live all the time. The birds, the nature, the beauty, like the random rivers that you see and you find. You could just be riding down the street and you're like, wow, look at that. And it's just the beauty of it all. And then on top of that, the people are so nice. They're so kind. They're so loving. The food is amazing. And then on top of that, you get affordable living. You get affordable living. Is the average person close to work at a farm? I have no clue. Oh, I don't know. I'm telling you what I seen. I don't know what people have in their home. I can't speak on that. I don't want a gun, so that's not something that I have looked into. I'm telling you the only guns I have seen in this country. I'm not going around checking pockets and checking houses and doing interviews and saying, do y'all have guns? I don't know, okay? So I'm telling you what I've seen. The only people I've seen with guns are police officers and the soldiers or whoever they were. That was working or whatever at the gas station. I guess they was filling up their bikes and they had guns. I've seen them maybe like twice. But again, they are soldiers or whatever they are. I don't even know what they call them. I have no clue. I just saw them and I was like, oh wow, that's interesting. Never saw that before. But I have no clue if people keep guns in their house. I can't speak on that. You will have to literally look that up, babe. Go on the internet and look that up and see what the firearm, how that works here. Because I have no clue. I have no clue. Hey, love from, what's that, South Sudan? Okay, how are you? So that's all I was saying. Hey, how are y'all? But yes. So I'm not sure about that, but I haven't, like, seen anybody with a gun. Like, me personally, I'm sure they're here. I'm sure there are crimes that happen with guns, too. But that's not something I tap into. I'm aware of where we are, the area we're in, and what's going on around where I'm at, but it's a lot of Costa Rica I have not experienced yet, y'all. And I can't wait to experience more. I've heard some things about some areas. I heard some things about that, but every area is not going to be the best now. That's just the way the world works. So I'm not in the city, like in this, like San Jose. I heard it can be more crime going like in San Jose or going maybe more towards into the city in San Jose, but I never lived there. I don't know. I mean, my sister used to live basically right there in Heredia, and we used to go and never had no problems. I mean, I felt safe around there. Honestly, for the most part, the people were nice, the people were kind, the energy was pretty good. I mean, I haven't had any like safety issues or anything like that, if that makes sense. Workout. Yes, I just worked out. You missed it. I already worked out, and I couldn't wait to get it over with. What made you move there in the first place? So it made me move here. Honestly, let me tell you, Costa Rica. I didn't pick Costa Rica. Costa Rica picked me. Child, I didn't pick Costa Rica. Costa Rica picked me. Let me tell you something. On the spiritual aspect of things, God actually literally gave me tunnel vision and sent us here. But my sister was here. So long story short, I mean, which I posted this on. I posted like why I moved to Costa Rica. I had that whole story, like 3 parts of that. But in a nutshell, after COVID affected my business. There was a lot going on. I had family stuff going on. People really showing me who they are. I had a lot of things going on emotionally. I was in a state of depression, clearly. It was just a lot going on. And then I was expressing myself to my sister about all of what I was going through. My sister was like, well, Keisha, you don't have to stay there. You know, it's a choice. I'm like, what do you mean it's a choice? Like, where am I going? Where the hell am I going? I'm stuck here. And she's like, no, you're not. She's like, you can go anywhere you want to go. I'm like, where am I going? Where am I going, babe? Thank you for the love. She said, come here to Costa Rica. And I said, say no more. I promise you, never been here a day in my life. I said, you said come there? Something has to be better than this. It has to be like, this cannot be life. Y'all know how a lot of people waking up and they like, this cannot be life. Me working every day like a slave, and that's all I do is work, work, work. There's no way I'm here just to be working my life away and sending my kids off to strangers and sending them to school. This cannot be life. You know, so I'm like, hey, if you telling me that there's something great out there, I'm open. I'm open-minded. So when God said, Keisha, this is what you're doing, I'm not giving you 2 seconds to think about this, because if you do, you probably ain't gonna go. So it was like tunnel vision. I made the decision in like 3 weeks. We were on the plane and we were gone. Okay, those that I did share it with, their mouth was open. It was like their chin is on the floor, because when I tell you I made the decision, I left just like that. They couldn't believe it. It was just like you're really doing this, and I'm like, I'm really doing this. Like I'm not settling for this life. If my sister is inviting me to come to Costa Rica, I don't know what kind of food they eat over. I knew nothing. I looked up some videos in the midst of that 3 weeks or whatever, but I'm like, something has to be better than this. And I came over here and I have discovered a world. I'm smiling when I say this because it just brings joy to my soul. I have discovered a whole new world, a whole new way of living, a life that I never even knew existed. People that are so nice, I never even knew people could be this kind. You know, it's just like from where I'm from, and you know, the kids, they outside, they playing, they climbing trees, they running. I'm like, where I'm from, they in the house, they on the device. You know, so it just was like truly stepping into paradise, like legit stepping into paradise. And I see that it was no way I could serve out my full purpose in the United States, which is why God placed me here. Obviously, I'm on a mission. I'm on an assignment. So I'm just going with the flow of wherever the Spirit takes me. And I just know that God and the universe got my back, y'all. That's where I'm at. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You know what? People get on here and talk crazy. But yes, y'all. So that's where I'm at with that. But if you want to move to Costa Rica, listen, I'm not selling y'all nothing. I'm not selling no ebooks. I'm not selling no information. I'm not selling y'all anything other than my emotional support coaching, which we can talk about that later. But if you are interested in moving to Costa Rica and you want some guidance on, you know, coming here, I'll help you out to the best of my ability based off of my knowledge and my experience. And, you know, I'll send you some groups that you can go into and look at houses and stuff that are available. That way you can check out prices. And also another thing, y'all, this, if you don't know, I'm about to tell you right now, go on Airbnb. You interested in moving here, you can also go on Airbnb, right? And of course they got places and you got to put your date in. But if you contact the seller, right, and ask questions, you ask them, are you offering long-term or short-term rental? There's a possibility that they may offer short-term or long-term rental. So you can also use Airbnb as a tool, okay? Use Airbnb as a tool, and you can come to me and tell me what they charging you, and I can tell you if it makes sense, okay? Because if they know you're coming from the United States, sometimes they like to bump up the price on us, of course. So I'll help you out to the best of my ability. Just shoot me an email. Please shoot me an email if it's in reference to business. Now, fellas, I have fellas coming through my email, and I appreciate the entrance. I promise you I do, and I appreciate the love. I really do. God knows I am grateful. But when you are emailing me, babe, I cannot, what I am not open to do is have numerous amount of conversations of, hey, how you doing? What's your day like? What you doing? What you like to do? You're going to have to pay me to respond to your emails at this point, okay? I don't even have that kind of time on my hands to be able to respond to everything that is coming through is just not realistic. So if it's not about business, more than likely I might respond at first, of course. Hey, how are you? Is Can I help you with something? Can I service you with anything? Are you interested in emotional support coaching? Are you interested in moving to Costa Rica? And then it's like that's not what you all want. It's like y'all want to talk to me, and I'm like I appreciate it, but please utilize my email for business only, okay? Please, it is for business only, okay? So if you want to book a session with me, you need emotional support coaching, I got you. If you can't afford it, then we'll talk about pricing. We'll figure that out. It is what it is. I'm gonna work with you anyway. Okay, if you can't afford it and you really need some help, I'm gonna help you anyway because that's just who I am. God will take care of me on the money end of things, so I'm not worried about that. You still deserve emotional support, even if you can't afford it. So if it's in reference to that, or if it's some type of business you want to do here in Costa Rica and you want to collab, you want to work with me, you want to do a retreat or something, then reach out to me, okay? But outside of that, I can't do the hey, how you doing? What's up? What's your day like? That's a lot. It's a lot. I can't respond to all that stuff. I'm just being honest, y'all, okay? You know what these people talking about. What she say? I'm going through a lot. Okay, so you said you're going through a lot, and I'm just desperate for. Well, what I don't want you to do is look for a distraction, okay, babe? We have to heal. Let's not distract ourselves because what you're distracting yourself from will always be there. Okay, it will always be there if you don't deal with it. So let's deal with that. Whatever that thing is that you are working, that you are trying to stay busy and distract yourself from, let's work on that. If that is something like internal, we ain't got going deep on here, but I'm not sure exactly what you're trying to distract yourself from. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the gift. But whatever that may be, I don't know if it's some internal work that needs to be done, or I believe this is a child that I'm talking to, y'all. So let's give some grace, and let's be respectful, okay? How you say your name? No, I'm just gonna call you Nat. I'm gonna call her Nat, okay? Um, but I hope that helped you out, baby girl. Oh, thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But yes, y'all, if y'all have some advice for the baby girl, don't hesitate to support. Don't hesitate to give her some words of encouragement. Don't hesitate to give her some advice if you're open to that. But let's not run from out. Let's not try to stay busy and be distracted, y'all. Let's deal with those things we need to deal with so we can get it over with and we can move on with our lives and we can live a nice, prosperous, less weight that we carrying, type of lifestyle. Thank you for the love, if that makes sense, okay? So I encourage you to let's deal with our demons. Let's deal with them. Let's deal with them, y'all. Y'all gotta do. It's not even just about working out for me. I listen. Internal work. This come with it. It's a full package. It's a full package. You got to do the internal work. You got to heal that inner child. You got to let that weight go. What mommy did, what daddy did, or what mommy or daddy didn't do. Okay, or what certain things that may have happened to you that was truly out of your control, and somebody didn't protect you when they should have been, and we're still angry to this day. Let's let that stuff go. Let's forgive those folks, and you ain't gotta like them, you ain't gotta love them, but just forgive them and move on with your life and be free. Take it back. Like, hello, take it back, take it back. I'm saying we grown. Let's let those who are grown in the chat, let's live our best lives. Let's not let our past drive our bus. Okay? And let's not operate out of trauma. That's still letting it drive our bus. And that's not what we want. We need to be in control, not things that has happened to us and we're just operating off of that on a daily basis. And some of us don't even know it because I did it. I'm just speaking from experience. I did it and I actually received my inner healing, my inner peace and everything here. I just recently, I'm going to be very honest and transparent with y'all because this has been a journey. This has been a process. I recently gained like my full self-love. I can honestly say that. Certain things happen in your life where you realize like, damn, I don't love myself still. Like I thought I did, but I allowed this person to do this, or I let that fly, or I did this, or I engaged in that, when a person who loved themselves would not allow that or participate in such a things, right? So certain things, those are just examples, certain things that occur that will hey, you still not in love with yourself because you accepting certain behaviors. Thank you for the love. You accepting certain things, and why are you doing that? If you love yourself, you're not going to accept that. So I recently, got my gained it. I'm really I'm getting there. I'm almost there, y'all. Like, I feel amazing. I feel amazing. I love myself. I have let go of a lot of weight that I was carrying. And I gained all of that here, y'all, in Costa Rica. I must say, I thank this country. I'm not lying. I thank God. I really do. I've learned to embrace my anxiety, and it helps me so much. Don't ignore, don't distract, but feel, grow. Exactly. Yes. Don't distract yourself. Don't distract yourself. Just work through your anxiety, those moments. Just know that you are in control, babe. Know that you are in control. It's all in the mind. I don't know if y'all, I'm at the point now where I'm so cautious now because I'm working on all these things. I'm so cautious. And like, if I find myself getting mad, like if I find myself getting agitated, irritated or something, or if I wake up in the morning, I'm just feeling, and I shift it. Because I drive my bus. I'm taking control. So I'm like, Keisha, what you getting mad? I talk to myself. Keisha, what you getting mad for? Like, come on, get yourself together, babe. You can choose to be happy, mad, sad. Which one you want? I want to be happy. I want to be joyful, and I'm going to make that choice. So whatever that energy is that I'm feeling, that negativity, I'm rebuking it. I get my sage. I do what I got to do. I talk to myself to get myself back in that right state of mind, because I'm not about to let the enemy take over my brain and affect my energy and bring down my vibration. I can't allow that. So if I even see myself, even with my kids, y'all, we have kids, you get frustrated, you have moments of frustration. If I'm like, Keisha, what you about to get frustrated for? Calm down, relax, it's not that serious. And I check myself. And then I get myself together just like that. Just like that, okay? Everything that's happening, I just can't catch a break sometimes. I really would like to talk to you, Nat. We gotta find a way to communicate. I'm not sure. Is it a way that you can talk to your parents and ask them if you can connect with me? I mean, if they want to talk to me first, if they want to look at my page, if they want to, maybe speak with me first, and then maybe they'll allow me to work with you. Is that something you think you might could do? Because I really, again, y'all, this is a child that's on here. Thank y'all for the love. And I really want to be able to help her. She's trying to reach me, but the communication, because of her parents, of course, and I know you want to do it, you don't want them to know, which I understand. So, but maybe you could talk to your parents and see maybe if they can talk to me, contact me via email or underneath one of my videos, and your parents and I can connect, and then you and I can work together with their permission. Let's try that. Is that okay? I don't know what your parents are like, but is that something that you can present to them, and just maybe they'll be open to it? Can you think about that? Let me know, if that might work for you, babe. And then we can go in more deeper and talk outside of here, if that makes sense. Hey, how y'all doing? So just let me know. Yes, it is okay. So I talk to myself all the time. I don't care. Call me crazy. Call me what you want. I'm the best person that can talk to about me, and I'm the best person to get me together. Period. I don't care. I'm the best person to get me together. And it's all about controlling your emotions. And come on now, because that controlling our emotions is not easy to do. Us as adults, we can go crazy. A woman to go key a car and do this because you can't control your emotions. And then we expect our kids to control theirs. Let's not even talk about that. We can't control ours, but yet we want them to control their emotions. It doesn't even make any sense. So give your kids some grace, okay? I'm just saying. I'm not sure in reference to menstrual cycles and how it has its effect on females, I would say. But I'm not too, I want to say, educated. I mean, yes, of course, that's something that I go through. But in reference to what, though, when you say speaking on that? Like, what are we speaking on it in reference to what and for what about what? You get what I'm saying, if that makes sense. Like, so, yeah. But we do go through a lot, if that's what you're saying, when it comes to menstruals and, people not understanding one another or understanding females and what we may go through when that time of the month comes, okay? They divorce and they don't. Okay, well, you are not your mom. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know if they're, if it's like, because they're not getting along right now. That does not mean that they may not come together for you, or that does not mean that one parent may or may not agree. So is it possible for you to ask one of your parents? Like, if if you have time with dad, can you talk to dad and say, Dad, when I'm with you, do you mind if I can talk to this individual about my issues, or your mom, when you're with mom, can you ask mom, like, is that okay? You know, which maybe one of the parents will allow it. Is that possible? If is that possible? So you know, let's try to get creative and come up with a way that maybe you and I can connect outside of here, okay? Because I truly wanna help you. I really really do, and I feel like the things that you might need to discuss are deep, and I don't want you to put it all on here, okay? If that makes sense. So maybe you could talk to one parent, see if one parent is more lenient than the other. I mean, it's kind of like you saying, hey, mom, I want some therapy. Is that okay? Or dad, I would like to seek therapy. Is that okay? And I know of someone who does emotional support coaching. I will not charge you, okay? It will be completely free for you. So you can let them know, you know, it's free services and if they're open to it. So just see what they say, okay? I'm about to have to go in here and get my kids, y'all. I don't have to water no grass because it's so crazy that you said that because clearly you blind, babe, because it's raining. It just rained and I don't know what grass you see is dry. It's rainy season. No grass is dry around here. Okay, which is why it's green. Okay, that tells you it gets water when grass is green. When it turns brown, that's when it doesn't get water. Okay, if you didn't know that. I'm doing good. How are you? How are you? Okay, okay. I mean, that's definitely a conversation that I feel like that's a good topic. I feel like the menstrual cycle is definitely a good topic and something that women can discuss and men just need to work on possibly understanding, you know, how we change. We be changing throughout the month. It's a lot that comes with that. It's more than just blood that comes with that, okay? Um, you know what? Okay, so you're already in therapy. Well, you know, emotional support is an extension of therapy. Okay, so just ask her, you would like another tool. I am in therapy and that's useful, but you came across someone on social media who does emotional support coaching, and I'm really interested in speaking with her. Is that possible? It doesn't hurt to ask. Closed mouths don't get fed, okay? So you have to ask, and if she say why, if that's not something you want to share with her, then just say, Mom, I don't want to talk about that right now, if that's okay. You know, just be respectful. You know, your delivery does matter, so just be respectful, but you have to be willing to open your mouth and ask. What's the worst that's gonna happen? She gonna say yes, she gonna say no, she's gonna ask you why, which is a reasonable question. Why, or why do you feel like you need that? And just if and you explain to her why you feel like you need that without actually going into what your issues truly are, because you don't want to share them with her. So try to be more open. If you know, if your mom is a good listener, open-minded individual, but just present it to her and let her make the decision. Okay, so let's start from there. It's my time. Can you put in the freezer for me? I'm about to come in. So that's what I would say. And if she allows it, like I said, I'm willing to speak with her. She and I can connect if she wants to before I speak with you, to make her more comfortable or whatever the case may be, babe. Okay. So just ask. It doesn't hurt to ask. So let's try. I don't know how you got stuck out here with me. Um, you know what? Yes, it is. And like I said, the person who's talking about the grass is dry is so crazy because it's like raining. And how is green grass? Like, it's nice and green. I don't see dry at all. But I am a. All right, just put it right there. I'm coming. All right, my daughter made me a smoothie, and I want to go ahead and enjoy it, and I want to take me a shower. So y'all, so hopefully, Nat, like I said, let's do what I said. Try to do what I said if you're open to it. Okay. And if you're not comfortable with it, listen, in life we have to be willing to be uncomfortable sometimes. We have to sit in uncomfortability to get our healing. Sometimes that's just what it is, okay? So even if it is uncomfortable for you, babe, you have the courage and you can do it. So you can do it. So go talk to your mom and just see what mommy says, okay? Don't get upset if you don't like her response. And come back on here, whether it's alive or underneath one of my videos, and give me a brief of, of how things may have went, and we can go from there, okay? I'm not going to forget about you. I will be looking out for you. I see you, okay? I really do. I send my love, and I love you, baby girl. So we'll talk, okay? I can can't stand when people come in here talking about put some clothes on. I was just working out. Like, what in the world? Um, I don't know. You might know me. Mm-mm. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. I'm grateful for y'all too. I thank y'all too. Y'all can thank me. I thank y'all too. Because y'all keep me going. Y'all really do. I know y'all be on here. Some of y'all be waiting for me to come on here to work out, okay? And I show up for me. I'm showing up for y'all. And I'm praying that y'all are gaining something from my lives, whether it's the conversations that God uses me for at the end, or whether it's the workout aspect of the live. So you getting 2-for-1 deal, 2-for-1 deal. So y'all, before I go, so I do. It might be about to start pouring down real hard. I'm not sure. So before I go, so I do have a subscription on here. If you would like to purchase a subscription, I will actually be posting my first cooking video. It's probably going to come out today. That's the goal. The goal is for it to come out today. I just got to get the editing done and all of that. And I have to record again and do another video today. So that's something that I will be putting on underneath the subscription for people to see if you want to tap into Keisha in the kitchen, okay? Cooking with Key. Come and cook with me. Hey. Okay, so if you are interested in that, you can purchase a subscription and go from there, okay? I appreciate y'all support. I really do. I love y'all. I thank y'all. I'm about to go because I do not want my smoothie to get all watery. I am from Baltimore. That I am. No, the east side of Baltimore. I lived in Baltimore as a child for the most part, but once I got grown and let me see, I moved out into the county. But yes, I'm from Baltimore. Yes, I'm from Baltimore, east side of Baltimore, Maryland, okay? And now I am in Costa Rica living my best life. I'm just saying. So, all right, y'all. So, I got to go. If you do not subscribe to my channel, please subscribe. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the gifts. I appreciate your time. Because y'all could be doing something else. You don't have to be here. You could be doing something else, okay? Let's break generational curses. Let's build generational wealth. Let's take accountability for our health and wellness and our longevity in this world, all right? So, love y'all. Ciao. Tomorrow, day 94. Day 94, if God is willing, we'll be at it again. Ciao, y'all. Bye.